In order for us to understand QR codes, we need to go back to the year 1994 to a Japanese car company called Denso Wave. Workers of this company were finding it difficult to scan a barcode on their vehicles. So they were selling car parts. It's a car company. So as they sell the car parts, they're finding it difficult to scan the barcodes on the car parts. Now, if you're asking what a barcode is, barcodes are single lines that we have them on products. I believe you've always seen it. For example, when you buy exercise books or you buy pencils, you see barcodes there. So they are black lines there in which you scan. So when you scan these barcodes, what they give you is they give you usually maybe the serial number of the particular item. They don't give you into details what they are. So the problem they were facing is as they scan the car parts, the barcodes on the car parts, you only know its serial number, but it doesn't give them more information of these car parts, making it difficult for them to arrange them or to account for them. It was a huge problem, a very, very huge one. It was until an engineer, a great engineer, the name Masahiro Hara. So Masahiro Hara was playing a game of Go. When you go to Japan, they have a popular game. They use black and white stones in playing these games. So as he played the game, he realized that these stones form a particular pattern that they can use in creating what we call a QR code. So he looked at how the stones are arranged, the patterns they gave out. Then he used that to create the QR codes, giving the same pattern out, special, unique pattern. So from that, the Q standing for quick and the R standing for response. So quick response codes. Now that one is two-dimensional. So it gives more meaning than the one-dimensional barcode. Let's take it as an example. As in a library, if you're in a library. Now for libraries, I have my barcode. Barcodes will only give you information on a particular shelf the book is. So if you scan a barcode, instead of maybe it's on shelf 5 or shelf 20, wherever it is. But QR codes is like the table of contents of that book, giving you details in the book. The QR code is more like a name to give you things in their power. Another disadvantage would be barcodes. You can only scan it using a special device. But for QR codes, anything camera. So all the smartphones can be used to scan a QR code. And actually, it's easy for you to create your own QR code. So based on this finding of this engineer, he brought out the QR codes to help from Japan. And all the way from Japan, it has found its way here in Ghana, helping our business economy here. So what exactly are we looking at when we speak of QR codes? Well, I'm going to give you two features of these QR codes. Now, when we look at every single QR code, you have squares, bigger squares, I think 3 bigger squares at the bottom, at the sides of them. Now, these squares are like the navigation centers of it, telling any particular scanner or a camera that here is a QR code, so scan me. So the moment you pick your mobile phone and you hover it over a QR code, it detects these 3 squares, and the squares will inform the camera that yes, it's a QR code, so scan me. That's the job of these 3 big squares you have there. Another feature is it has an error correction. That is, if side of the particular QR code is dirty, you can still detect it with your camera. That's how complex it is. So if you have some aspects gone, you can still, the mobile phone will be able to recognize a particular thing. Now, speaking of what QR codes are, you ask yourself, what are they really? Now, QR codes are just links to websites, links to places, links to accounts, links to literally everything. So if I have a Facebook page, if I have a WhatsApp page, if I have a business page, instead of me typing the whole website long and putting them on maybe my flyer, let's say I'm a business person, I sell wache, I sell gobe, understand? And I have a flyer for gobe. Now, instead of me typing the full website or my WhatsApp number or anything there, I can just generate a QR code from that. All the person has to do is just to scan it and to take you to the website straight for it. Whether Instagram, whether Facebook, whatever website you have, these QR codes make it easier for you. Even the Bank of Ghana released a special one for us here, Universal QR Code for Ghana. That is a GHQR, helping businesses, whether small-scale businesses or bigger-scale businesses, to have their own QR codes that can link to their bank account. So straightforward, you can just scan the QR code as a form of payment. So this way, things are actually easy. You don't need to go to a restaurant. In a what of Just like hotel will say, Mame Guabene Bibia 2.5.
Pacho, mommy, I'm only piece and only BPR 2.5. Why?
So if you buy the gobe and the BBR 2.5, there's no need for you to take cash out. Just pick out your mobile phone and scan the QR code, and the 2.5 will go. Simple cry. There's no need to rush. But then, as you look at the good side too, there's a bad aspect to all of these things. You should be aware that scammers can also generate their own QR codes. So when you get to a place and there's a QR code for payment, as you scan, please make sure that you look at the links that they send you to. Someone can just create, you send straight, it's gone there. Anyone can generate a QR code. Anyone, you can do it on your mobile phone. Anyone can generate a QR code. As to that one there. So you should be careful as you scan them for payment. Be careful, because as they are good, there's a bad aspect too. So you should really be careful. That's the downside of QR code. But other than that, it's good for businesses. So if you have any business that you want to promote, instead of you having your full site URL, you can just create a nice QR code there. You print it, you scan it, then you are in. Very simple. You can send it both the digital aspect, and you can print it on any sheet of paper that you want. That is all about QR codes. If you found this video informative, once again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. JBBRB, all the just buttons they go as share, tell people about the channel. Are you okay? For more information, see you then.